So, you finally got yourself a Rubik's Cube. And after staring at it for a few hours, you decided, what's the worst that can happen? After trying to solve it for another hour, you decided you were screwed. You've tried spinning it, turning it, throwing it, punching it, kicking it, jumping on it. You've even tried blowing it up. Luckily, you don't need to look further. The video you're watching is the quickest tutorial on the web on solving the cube, where you can watch, pause, and rewind this crash course on the cube and master it within 15 minutes. So what are you waiting for? Grab your cube and let's solve it. Roll the intro sequence. Okay, so before you actually start to learn how to solve the cube, you should know the basics, how the cube is structured, and what it's made up of. Now, the first thing you should know is that the cube has 6 sides, and the sides are green, white, blue, yellow, orange, and red. Now, the cube consists of 3 layers, the first layer, the second layer, and the third layer. The cube has 3 different types of pieces. There's the centerpiece, which is one color, and it never changes, it never moves. The second type of piece is an edge piece, which has 2 colors, for example, this green and white edge. And then the third type of piece is a corner, which has 3 colors, which is green, white, and orange. The centers and the edges and the corners are referred to by their appropriate colors. Alright, so now that you know the basics of the cube, we can go on to solve it. Now that we've got this cube all mixed up, we're ready to go. The first thing we're going to do is solve this green cross by putting in the 4 green edges into their appropriate places. So, when solving the cross, we have to follow several steps. The first step is to find the green edge. The second step is to connect the other color of the edge to its appropriate center. The third step is to connect the green part of the edge to the green center. And the final step is to correct any mistakes that we may have made. So here we go. First step. We find a green edge. Here we go. Green, yellow. Second step. We connect this yellow with the yellow center. There it is, we've connected it. Third step is we connect this green with this green center by turning it like this. There we go. And the fourth step is to fix any mistakes we may have made. Well, we haven't made any, so there we go. There's our first edge piece placed in. Now we start the cycle all over again. First we find an edge piece. Here we go. Green and white. The second step is we have to connect this white to a white center. So if we turn this like this, then these 2 whites will be connected. The third step is to connect this green with the green center, so we turn it like this. And the final step is to fix any mistakes we may have made. Well, we haven't. Our yellow is still there, and now we've created the white. And now we start all over again. So we find this edge piece, red-green. Second step is we connect it with the red. Well, it's already connected. Third step is we connect the green with the green center, so we do that. Fourth step is to fix any mistakes. Once again, we haven't made any. We've got white, red, and yellow all set. Last edge piece. We're looking for green-orange, which we found right here. We connect the orange with the orange center. It's already connected for us. Now we connect the green with the green center. There we go. And now we fix any mistakes. Well, we haven't made any. There we go. We finished the first cross. Now to move on to the corners. The corners have a different set of steps. The first step is to find a corner. The second step is to make sure the corner is in the optimal position. The third step is to place the corner in between its 2 appropriate centers. And the final step is to place the corner in. Well, let's do the first step. Find the corner. Here we go. Green, red, yellow. Now, the second step is to make sure it's in the optimal position. The optimal position is when you are holding the cube so that the green center is pointing upwards. The green part of the corner is looking straight at you. So, in this case, this is in the optimal position. The second step is to take this corner and bring it in between its 2 appropriate center colors. The 2 other colors of this corner are red and yellow. So we turn this until it's in between the red and yellow centers, as it is now. The final step is placing this corner into here, which is what we want to do. To do this, we first have to move it away. Right now it's on the right side, so we move it away to the left. We bring down the right, we place it in, and we lift it up. As you can see, we've placed this corner into its appropriate position. And now let's start all over again. First, we have to find a corner. So we find this corner right here, green, white, and orange. Next, we have to make sure it's in the optimal position. It is, since the green is facing up and this green part is pointing towards us, this is in the optimal position. Now we turn it until it's in between the orange and the white, which it already is, and now we place it in. This time, since it's on the left side, we turn the bottom to the right, we bring the left down, we place it in, and we lift it up. Now as you can see, we've placed the orange and white corner in. Now we start all over again. We're looking for another corner. Here it is. It is the green, white, and red corner. Is it in the optimal position? Yes, it is. When the green is facing up, this is pointing towards us. Now we have to take this and bring it in between the red and the white centers, as this is red and white. There we go. Okay, so now we've placed this corner in between the white and the red. So now since this is on the right side, we have to move it away to the left and bring down the right, place this in, and lift it up. Now as you can see, we've placed in the red and white corner, so we have the last one remaining. Let's look for it, and we found it right here. It is not in the optimal position, as you can see, because it's